Welcome to Judgment Files. This is an intuitive reading for entertainment purposes only. Everything mentioned is alleged, and nothing shared should be taken as confirmed fact, legal advice, legal evidence, or a direct accusation. These messages may reveal past, present, or future energy. They can be preventative, warning-based, reflective, or eye-opening. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and as always, make your own judgments. Before this file is open, I establish divine protection, peace, and discernment over this reading. Only truth, clarity, wisdom, and what is for the highest good may enter this space. All fear, deception, confusion, and harmful influence are denied access to me, my home, my family, my tools, and the collective receiving this message. Now, let's open today's files. All right, so let's see what we have for case number 3. All right. Please, when you come across these videos, interact, like, share, comment, follow, subscribe. Okay. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Let's create some dialogue. Okay. I know this is the beginning of this channel, but I would love to hear what everyone thinks and feels. Okay. Let's see what we're working with today. Let's see what the crime is, what the issue, what's on. Oh. All right, so we have tunnel and hidden. So something is hidden, something is closed off. All right. These are the cards that came out. Look at that. Serial killer, abuse, neglect, crime of passion. I'm gonna keep this out here real quick, because I feel like that is necessary for sure. Bottom of the deck, healing. What else? What's going on? We have family, regret, couple, but it's in reverse and it landed on family. All right, let's get into it. Bottom of the deck, aliens. So this could be near the fields, and we have regret here. We have man-made disaster. So something was meant to look like an issue. Yeah, look, revenge, strangulation. Something was meant to look like an intuition. Something was made to look a certain type of way. There could already be an investigation on this. Could be lower level in a sense of just within the area, the town here, from what I'm getting, because that's what I'm hearing. And transformation, well, death card. So something has already ended. A masculine did something here. This is in the future. 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords, Page of Wands, the World. So I know it says crime of passion, abuse, neglect, and serial killer. What this lets me know is that this person snapped, okay? I do not believe this is a person that is an actual serial killer. I believe that they have snapped. And I almost want to talk in a future-based energy, but I digress. All right, let's see, tunnel. What about this tunnel? They came out together. It says 4 of Pentacles. So that's where somebody is hoarding or hiding. Something is there. Something will be found in a tunnel. Okay. Behind the scenes. Queen of Cups. A feminine energy is hidden. Judgment. Oh, this is, I just got the chills. Judgment is being called on this. Oh yeah. Knight of Wands. A masculine could have been a part of, a masculine energy seems to be the issue here. Clarify family. Death. King of Wands. This is a masculine energy in the family that conducted this. Something about the relationship did not go. Yeah, somebody was off their rocker. Okay, let me clarify couple in reverse. Clarify. Yeah. Fatigue, but 7 of Wands in reverse here. Somebody was tired of fighting. Somebody wanted something to end. So this has something to do with a breakup. Somebody was trying to end a connection. They were trying to end a connection. When I see that aliens, it makes me think of the movie Sixth Sense, in a sense of like, this is like in a rural, it may be in a rural area, or somewhere that is a small, how can I say this? It just doesn't feel like there's a whole bunch of people around. Okay, not with that aliens. And then we have hidden here, things of that nature. Some people may not even know that this was happening to this feminine energy, where she was trying to leave a connection. Okay, even if it started in a small town and went to a bigger city, or I don't know, there's travel here involved in some way. And I know y'all are like, how are you getting that? Because the energy keeps shifting. Somebody was definitely moved. Somebody was moved. Okay, somebody was moved. Somebody didn't want this connection anymore. Yeah. King of Cups to the Five of Cups, King of Pentacles. So we have, we got the Five of Cups, we got the King of Pentacles here, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. The feminine energy wanted to leave, yep. And this person did not. This person snapped. Yep, Knight of Wands. This was not premeditated, but it was definitely somebody wanting to snap. They felt like Knight of Cups. It was a crime of passion. That's why, okay. It was a crime of passion. This person, yeah, the Star. This person, let me make sure it's upright or reverse. Hold on, you guys. It fell in the reverse. Hold on. Yeah, somebody thought it fell in the reverse. They thought it would be no other way. Somebody didn't want this person to leave, okay? They didn't want this person to leave. Show me this feminine energy. Ten of Wands, very burdened, okay? This is where she is, very burdened about this connection because of this man. He's abusive, egotistic, could be somewhat narcissistic to an extent. Yeah, there could also be a third party here as well, okay? Maybe this person is there was other people in the connection here. Now, I will say that I do feel like this woman could have also, I'm gonna be real, it does look like she could have been interested in someone else as well. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, it looks like she had her eye on in another way and on something else. Okay, yeah, look, the Lovers. She had her eye on someone else, the Fool, a new beginning here with someone else. Oh, wow. Yep, somebody that she thought was for her, someone that she cared about, someone that she thought she could build with. But it looks like this person wanted to leave this connection. Yep, and that's what made them angry. Five of Swords here to the Two of Swords. They did not want that to happen. Two of Swords here to the Fool, the Chariot here, and the Strength card. But she was in an abusive relationship. She like, people probably, they didn't really know what was going on with her. Yeah, Nine of Wands here. She was getting to her end. Like, she was tired. So yeah, somebody got angry here, and I believe it was the person that did, yeah, exactly. Five of Pentacles. It's the person that this woman was leaving behind. This person was very angry. They came in very forcefully here. They felt like they weren't getting their due. Six of Pentacles here. This is definitely a crime of passion. Let's get a little bit more. I want to get, we can show me this masculine energy, the one who actually did this. The Fool here, the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant. This person, for me, it's almost like all over the place, not really seeing clearly, okay? Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Underneath, look, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Somebody wants what they want here. Hangman, they're stuck on this. They're stuck on this feminine energy, okay? Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Nine of Cups. Hangman with the Empress here. Four of Cups and the Five of Cups with the King of Swords. This person may actually be, oh yeah, King of Swords and Justice. I'm gonna be honest, somebody may be in actual law enforcement. So I'm gonna ask, is the person that committed this situation, is this person in law enforcement in any way, or knows someone? Is he connected? Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Temperance, High Priestess. He may have a connection. There's something there. Page of Wands to the, okay, family, Ten of Pentacles. That makes sense. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. There you go. His family could be in that. Let me pick the cards up. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see where this is happening at. Let's see where this is happening. Show me where. Supermarket, shopping mall, bank, street, school, scorching lands, park. No, give me clarity. Where exactly did this crime, this situation happen? Where did it happen? Where did it happen? Where did this happen? It looks like it's giving us almost like this person was tracking this woman. Somebody was tracking her. Happened in the bathroom. This person was tracking her. Y'all saw how all those cards came out? That was very intentful. This person was tracking her. There's something about missing. She could be missing now. Or she could be missing, somebody could be missing. Somebody has to be very careful with how they walk away from a situation. San Francisco could be significant for somebody. Something about the Golden Gate Bridge. Let me see, give me timing. Give me timing when this happened. In less than a month. Look, somebody, this is a warning for someone. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. Yeah. Somebody, yeah, faster than you think in a few weeks. Look, because even this one said in less than a month, when you release resistance, divine timing at play. Timing is much further in the future, and it says next month. See? So this is a warning for someone, a feminine energy. This is a warning. This is a warning in a way. Someone needs to be careful about a masculine energy. And it looks like somebody feels rejected. They feel left for somebody else, okay? They feel left for somebody else. This person gets triggered very easily. Page of Wands here to the Five of Wands. They get triggered very easily. Yeah, but they act like they have everything together. This person is acting like everything is cool, but everything is not cool. King of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Page of Swords. I'm telling you, this person is watching someone. They're tracking them. Very defensive, very on guard here. No wonder they getting left. Seven of Wands to the Five of Wands. This person, we got, we saw Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. Somebody is somebody is very hostile. Very. And this could definitely take place at a home. Next month, that's Libra season. Virgo Libra season. What does the person that access to get to whoever it needs to get to? What is the woman that what does she need to know right now? What does she need to know? She needs to take control over a situation. The Emperor to the Moon. She needs to take control over a situation. Two of Swords to the Six of Wands. Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups here. She needs a plan. Five of Pentacles. This person needs to take control of the situation. There's a hidden aspect in someone. Someone's playing cool here. Ace of Wands here to the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like hold on. Clarify that Emperor to the Moon. Page of Cups. Somebody needs to listen to their intuition. Somebody has to be very strategic with how they move. They cannot, they cannot move quickly. They need to do something. Somebody could be in the public eye. Six of Wands. Somebody could be in the public eye. Somebody is very, very, something is shifting. This hasn't happened yet. This hasn't happened yet. The Fool to the Six, the Four of Swords to the Two of Pentacles. Somebody is erratic. I say they're erratic because this is somebody that's not dealing with, there's something here that's going on with someone mentally. This doesn't give me what a traditional Two of Pentacles would give me. This is giving me somebody going back and forth in their head. Somebody is constantly, something is constantly changing or shifting here. Yeah, that's why a feminine energy needs to take the bull by the horns and handle her business. Somebody is not, they're not mentally, they know how to play the game. Yeah, and it has everything to do with a feminine energy, and they see her being prosperous without them. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles here, there could be another woman also here in a situation. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, a mother energy here behind the scenes someone needs to look into, or a mom could be in, yeah, this is, somebody's in the public eye. This woman is being watched. The woman, the Queen of Cups that we originally saw, she's being, yeah, look, she's being watched. They're watching her hard. They're watching her light. This is spiritual. This is spiritual. Yeah, this is spiritual, the devil. Somebody is obsessed. I don't think they're watching her, but I'm telling you, it feels like somebody snaps. So they may feel some type of way, but it may not be. Let's get some names, okay? Let's get some IDs. Let's get some names. Let's get some IDs, okay? I want to see. Let's see who this person, the man, could actually be. The person who commits the crime. We have science and tech. This person could be in tech. Show me the person, the actual criminal in this situation. Self-employed. Okay. They could be older. 50s or older. Yeah, they can be full body, so they can be pretty big. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Skillful, or be viewed as that. To themselves, quiet time. Very primal animals. They could love animals. This person could be tall. Okay. Children are involved in some way. This person is definitely an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Mysterious. Yeah, this person is to themselves. Okay. Something about children. It says problem solver, children, performing arts. So this person could definitely be in the industry in some type of performance art where he creates. Okay. Culinary arts is significant, so they could be into that. This person is an older person here. Children are significant here. Anything else about the person that is committing this? They have guilty pleasures that no one probably knows about here. Or it could be exposed because it did come out in reverse. Yeah, and every time and even seeing that when I split the deck, it says travel and adventure and children. Somebody's into younger people. This may or may not be known, okay? Show me the victim. Show me the 40s. So this woman could be in her 40s. Okay, she could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Medium or dark hair, social butterfly. That's what I'm saying. She's known. Whoever this woman is, she's known. Very confident. Okay, we have 20s here though. 20s, she could be tall. It says 40s in the reverse. Let me see. It's coming out in the reverse. So this person may actually be younger than 40. She may be half of that. So that makes sense. But politics are significant. Problem solver, confident again. Light hair. So she could have light hair, performing arts. So there's a connection between the two of them. That performing arts, Yeah, this woman could be into fitness, sports and fitness here. She's young. Whoever this is, adolescence. Oh wow, what is a older? Is this woman an adult, or is she not? Let me. There's some. The lovers. Why would he be conflicted about a younger woman that's almost like a child? Eight of Swords. But it says guilty pleasure. Clarify guilty pleasures. Ace of Swords. That's what it is. He likes younger people, younger children. Like, yeah, this is a predator. Queen of Cups. He looks for women that are innocent, young, innocent, bright futures. No wonder it's spiritual. That's why that devil came out like that. It is spiritual. It's to take their light. L is significant. Show me the initials. We have divine feminine. That's what I'm saying. They're here to take. This person works for y'all. This could be something. We have mother here. Okay, so she may actually have children. Taurus is significant. Somebody is 80s. The letter S is significant. In-law. Sagittarius is at the bottom of the deck. Aries is here. The letter F is significant. The letter T is significant. I keep seeing that. An aunt is significant. The letter Y. Aquarius is significant. The letter E is significant. Scorpio. Wife. The letter A. The letter L. Again, the letter R. It says man, and then it says children, husband. She discovered something. I think she discovered something. 40s though. I just saw 40s again. She may look or come off younger. Show me this Ace of Swords. Give me this Ace of Swords. What is that? Revenge, death, female. Revenge came out. Death, assassination, love. This was a crime of passion, strangulation. Somebody was angry. This was personal. I told you somebody missing. Somebody is gonna go social media. The letter R. Marriage and wedding. So these people were together. Travel is significant. Male. Road. Strangulation. Oh, travel. I knew somebody was. Wow. This is deep. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying in the beginning. This starts somewhere and finishes somewhere else. It starts somewhere and finishes somewhere else. That's literally what this is. Please make sure you guys, you see this reading, you got your own opinions, you write them in the comments, tell me what you think, okay? Share, subscribe. This reading is complete. The message has been delivered. Any energy connected to this reading must return to its rightful place now. My home, my body, my family, my tools, my spirit, and the collective receiving this message are sealed, protected, and covered. It is done. I'll see you next time.